Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from the ZAWA Together server, and we've got some work to do today. We have our island, and we have our place picked out, and we've actually got to get to, like building a zoo. And so yeah, we've got to get to that. But I want to give a big shout out and thank you to everybody who tuned in for the first live stream. We had a ton of fun. Went for like 7 hours or something like that. It was insane. It's a lot of fun. We did a lot of great things. In fact, I've done some things since then too. I just want to showcase off real quick. So let's go take a little quick tour of the hidey hole. Alright, it looks like Cinnamon just got blown up by a creeper. Ooh, ouch. And they do be creeping. Shade Slayer is correct. Alright, so in this backpack here, I have a whole bunch of goose eggs, alright? Including a couple of golden goose eggs. I think these are just for gold ingots. You just cook them up. It says maybe you can melt this down for resources. I think that's just to cook them up and you can get some gold out of it in total. But got a bunch of goose eggs and even a couple turkey eggs. Now, I took some of those turkey eggs and I went down here. My little AFK spot down here, alright? I got my slime farm running like crazy. And I used some of those turkey eggs I got. I made some turkeys, which are now currently hidden in this box right here. They are pumping out eggs. And when I mean they're pumping out eggs, I mean, look at it. I got a full thing of turkey eggs. We've got some turkeys for days, okay? Now, they're going to keep pumping them out as I'm in the area, of course, while the area is loaded. But maybe I'll either sell turkey eggs or maybe turkey will be my main food on the server. I'm not too sure. I'm definitely planning on selling slime, though. So that's in an upcoming episode, probably the next episode, I'm guessing. Because in today's episode, we got some other things. Oops, oop, boop, doop, doop, boop. I know how to jump. We got some other things to do. I need an entrance to this place. It all starts with an entrance. If you know how I've done zoos before, in Wildwood we built the entrance first, and then we built everything behind that. And in Cerro Gordo we did the exact same thing. We built the entrance, and we built everything behind it. So it all starts with the entrance for the zoo. Now, my entrance, from what I got figured out here, is going to be right here. All right. Now, the reason why, this is like it leads to ocean, leads to nothing. What do you mean? Well, the answer is to get to the zoo, you are going to need to take a boat. All right? You're going to need to take a boat to get here, so we're going to have to build some dock structures coming off here. And this gives me an area to actually put like a little harbor and stuff for people to, park their docks and whatnot here, so that there's other parking spots for them, basically. So more people here give parking in the ocean. So, but I want some docks here so that people can show up in their big ships and the galleons and stuff like that and come and tour the zoo. Obviously, I might have to design some boats. But that's for future GReimer. That's not for current GReimer. All right. So, but what is for current GReimer is that this massive mound of dirt in front of me here needs to get shrunk down a little bit. I don't like making things totally flat, but if this is going to be the entranceway, I kind of need them to be flat-ish so that I can design this. Oh, by the way, real quick, before I get too carried away, let's fly over here. I got myself a reindeer. I can't remember if this was shown in the live stream or not, but Random left me a reindeer here. So you can ride these things, actually, which is kind of crazy. So I got a reindeer. I can't get off them. Oh, a little bit of lag there. But yeah, how cool is that? They got a cool little particle effect and stuff on them. I think it's really cool. We're going to have to build this guy at home. Start thinking of names, people. All right, but first, before I get to building anything, before I start building the entrance at all, I need to clear out all of this. Now, I don't exactly have the replay mod set up yet because I've been slacking. So we're just going to do a quick jump cut here, but I got to do a lot of digging. A whole lot of digging later, okay? A whole lot of digging later, and voila, the hill is gone completely. So we do have a flat surface to work here now. I do have some torches marking out right here, kind of where I want the front entrance sign to sit for the zoo itself. And I had a lot of name suggestions actually for the zoo, but I kind of took little bits and pieces of some of people's ideas and kind of merged them together and came up with my own. And you're gonna have to wait until the end of the episode to know what it is, because I'm gonna be cruel like that. But to build this sign, I'm gonna have to build up some land here, which I kind of feel like a debt to that because I just removed a whole bunch of it. But I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the face, because I want this to look like it's built on the face of like a cliff that's inside of like a hill-ish kind of thing coming up there. And I guess the entranceway, like there's gonna be docks out here sticking out on the front, and then the way that you enter the zoo actually is a pathway that goes this way right next to the sign. That's the idea. But to do that, I am going to need these. I'm gonna need a lot of this, okay? Because I have to build up this wall first to act as like a pallet so that I can actually kind of get this whole sign going. Now it's got to go diagonally and it's got to go 2 over, so it's like 8 or 9 blocks and then over 1 and so on and so forth. So let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, Okay, weird cut there because I actually did miscount. All right, I was educated in public school. I'm sorry. All right, so then this is gonna go up some. This is Elytra actually. It's called, now that we're out of 112, it's flying way easier than I'm used to, and I'm kind of soaring sometimes when I don't mean to. But now we got to go up like 14-ish. I'm kind of guessing here. I should probably have figured this out beforehand. So let's start counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14. Yay! All right, we built a wall. All right, so here is the height. Ooh, that's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's actually a lot larger than that. You know what? It could look epic. You know what? Screw it. It could look epic. The bigger the better, you know? It might look kind of epic. All right, so now I kind of lied to you guys earlier. In fact, probably just like a minute or two ago, because I told you I was going to have to, you're going to have to wait to the end of the episode to learn the name of the zoo. But that's not true, because I actually have to kind of try to fit the letters in here now so that I can do the decorating around it. And this stone wall is not going to be the only thing that's here when it's done. I want to jazz this thing up to be really kind of symbolic of what the island's going to look like. At least give me a rough guess, because I have an idea in my head. I don't have a good visual idea, and this will help me with that. It'll give me a good visual idea. So it's going to have the name of the zoo. It's going to have some lava flow on the side. It's going to have a waterfall on the right. It's going to have some vines dangling down. And this wall itself is probably going to have to be recessed back a little bit with maybe some glowing to represent the volcano, which is out of render distance over there. Going to have some like glowing magma blocks behind it or something. It's kind of what I'm thinking. But a lot of this wall, I want to make it look kind of like the ruins itself, kind of built into it too. So I don't know. I got an idea in mind, and I'm just going to go with it. But first, I got to get the title of the zoo put in here. And the name of the zoo for this season is going to be The Lost Isles. Okay, that's what I'm gonna go with. All right, I kind of like it. I think it has a catchy little name. Now this needs some work. Okay, this is nowhere near done. I need to actually doodad up this. It looks way prettier than what it is, and it's gonna take a lot of work. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of updates along the way. I have to rebuild a lot of land from back here. I might do it the cheater way, where I just basically don't fill it in and just to put down some torches. I was guesstimating on the 14 blocks up, and it looks like if you look right there, like where the T is right there, it kind of hit even. So I might have to go another block or two up there just to kind of make it look good. This all needs a lot of work. So I'm going to give you guys a little update in a little bit. I think maybe I'll start with the lava. Lava could be fun. This tree needs to go. Lava could be fun. I'll probably be doing my own custom palm trees. Although I do think these look good, I probably will do my own custom palm trees. So I gotta shave this off, and I also gotta go try to find some jungle leaves, because I don't think I have any of those, and I plan on using them in this build. So yeah, that's the thing. But the Lost Isles, what do you guys think? Does that sound like a good name for a zoo? I mean, it's literally what we're on, is we're on these like islands that are kind of lost because there's nobody else here. So that's where the inspiration came from. All right, I'm gonna get to work on doing a little bit of the volcanic part right here. Probably gonna throw in a couple of campfires. You got some smoke, you know the deal. Make it look all kind of burnt and crispy. But I gotta jut out the stone here a little bit. So when this is done, this should look like I'm doing a gesture with my hands that you can't see, but it should look like it's like encased with the terrain, if that makes any sense. I also want to change up these sharp lines here where the angle changes to kind of get them to blend in a little bit better. So there's a lot of work to be done here, but it all starts with this volcanic part in the front. There we go. All right, the lava has been put in, and in case you're wondering, the smoke that's billowing out here is actually campfires hidden underneath this cobble slab, and then there's another one hidden directly underneath the lava up there. Okay, so that's what's causing the smoke to billow out. Now, I do need to do some work terraforming this, because this is a big sharp edge, to kind of get that to make sense. I also got, the back looks like total crap. But, I mean, that's all temporary. This is Minecraft, after all, and you can build this to look like however you want. But that's the lava flow in the front done, and I kind of like it. I like how it's just seeping out of the edge of this is supposed to be the cliff. I also kind of made this line not as sharp. This one going right here by the S and the E. That's supposed to be an E. It looks kind of like a C, but with the small text, you get the idea. But then this line here still needs a little bit of work as well to make that look pretty. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over here to this side right now, and I'm going to start working on the waterfall feature. Now, I do want a waterfall coming out of this thing, because I like the idea of the water and lava both pouring out of this thing. It's supposed to represent the water that are on the islands and the lava that's coming out of the volcano. So this there's got to be like a cliff kind of jutting out from the cliff face here. So like a little bit more stone buildup right here on top. Kind of like, I don't know, 2 and 2, maybe 2 or 3 blocks out. And then I want the water to flow kind of to the side because I don't want the waterfall to cut right in front of this thing. So I kind of want it to start up here, flow a little to the side, and maybe actually have it go back into the cliff. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? So it kind of starts somewhere up here and it flows and goes back into the cliff and then it comes out like right around here. So it drops down kind of inside the cliff itself. And then it flows outwards right here. If I'm thinking about this correctly. Yeah, right here. And then it just drops straight down, waterfall right here into water that's going to be flowing like a river kind of over to here, hitting the lava, hence the smoke. And then maybe flowing off into the ocean. Yeah, alright, I think that's the game plan. Now that's going to take some building. And like I said, I apologize for not having the replay mod installed yet. I feel kind of like a big old da-da-da for that. But let me do a little off-camera building here and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, that's a whole mess of blocks up there. But if I did this correctly, it should be able to pour a bucket of water in there. And it should flow down and look nice and pretty. Now, if I did this wrong, I'm going to have a mess on my hands. So this is really the moment of truth. Let me get up there. I think it's like right here. Now, if I did this correctly, like I said, big if, I should be able to put a bucket of water right here, and it should flow down, flow back, flow in there, and then flow down right up the chute and land down there in what I already have carved out to be like the river going in front, out into the ocean. Here we go. Let's give it a shot. Flow down, flow back. Good, 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 good. Oh, it actually worked. How about them apples? Alright, so there, we got the water put in. Now, I do have to put in more water down here at the bottom. Luckily, I have an ocean right next to me here. But yeah, we got the waterfall coming down that side. We got the lava on the other side here. Now, we just need to add the greenery on top, and we can probably call this thing just about a wrap. I need to put a little bit more detailing. I want to put more magma blocks somewhere in here too, just to kind of give it a little bit of diversity in the blocks there, as well as literally giving it diversity in the blocks by putting different blocks other than stone behind it, maybe mixing in some cobble and stuff. So there's still a lot of work to be done here, but the good news is that the water and the lava have been put in successfully, and they don't look too bad either, if I do say so myself. Uh-oh. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that's not supposed to have happened. Oh, it waterlogged the block. I bet you... Well, no, that's still there. Oh, no, it probably is still waterlogged. That's probably got to be a full block. Let's actually switch this thing out with... this right here, with cobble. And hopefully that'll get rid of the water. Now, if it waterlogged the block, I can't actually burn to death in lava. In case you're wondering why I'm not, like, freaking out and dying right now, it's because... I have fire resistance with my backpack. I have the dragon backpack now, so... oh, cool, you actually make a hissing noise when you go in the water. I did not know that. Let's light myself on fire again. Ah, that's cool. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Alright, so that means that this needs to probably be knocked out, and so does that. Oh, it's still going... That's not good. Well, let's just remove this and see what happens. Okay. It must have just been it burning up the block underneath it that I just broke. Okay, yeah, so mistakes were made, but mistakes have been fixed. In fact, I think the smoke is coming out of there smoother now than with the slab, so... Alright, that works. So this is where it's going to float on. I'll work on that in a little bit. I do need to pretty up this landscape in front here too, just a smidge, but I kind of want to get to work on the rest of this stuff before worrying about the front of it. So, like I said, a couple more blocks added in the background here just to make it kind of look better. And I kind of got to get up there and put like a row of dirt and work on this overhang a little bit better. Okay, so Orskull just got an achievement called Crab Rave. Play music for the crabs. Apparently he is having a party over at his place. He did just say he got a crab exhibit finished, but I think I know what he did. He immediately had a rave with them then. And a good half hour later of detailing. And we got something kind of like this. Now, I still need to do a little bit more work, especially on the background wall. I like how this looks with the stone bricks mixed in. Like stone bricks with some cracked stone bricks and even a couple mossy stone bricks in there. Obviously, it's by the water. Moss would still, or would absolutely be growing on it. So I got to blend it in a little bit still. But I think this is good progress right here. I got a little bit of the grass put up on top. I don't have any jungle leaves, though, so that creates a little bit of a conundrum. I think that this is a tropical region, but this is also not my place. That's a claimed island, so I can't really take any from there. But I believe down here is Pure V's area, and there's a whole lot of jungle here. I doubt very much he would mind if I took down a tree or two, especially if I replanted. So I'm going to go hop. I'm probably just going to fly down there because it's relatively close to the base. Just get myself some jungle leaves. And to get over there, I am going to have to fly over the volcano. Now, I don't really like how the top of this looks. It's got some goats on it, but it's just a plateau. It's kind of boring, actually. I kind of want to make it look like it actually has a caldera in it and, you know, a proper volcano. So I still got a lot of work to do on that. Let's get down here and get ourselves some jungle leaves. All right, there is Pier's dock. He's got an underground base somewhere around here. I'm going to just go probably into the back part of the biome and snag him from there so it doesn't look too ugly. I don't really want to mess up... Ooh, we got a leg spike there. I don't really want to mess up his biome at all. That's not my desire here. I just want to grab a couple of jungle leaves, maybe from that tree right there. Or that one, maybe. Right there. Oh, this is rainbow eucalyptus. This isn't even jungle. How about that? Okay, well, that is two right there. Those look like more like jungle leaves right there. Alright, let's hop over. Ooh, this is a dynamics trees one. That's good to know, because I can just hit this with bone meal and grow the leaves right back. Actually, I could probably just leave it, too, because the leaves will grow back on their own. Alright, there we go. I think I got enough leaves there. I got 4.5 stacks almost. That should be good. I kind of decimated that tree there, but it is already starting to grow back its leaves. So, like I said, by dynamic trees, they grow their leaves back. Shouldn't be a big deal. They'll come back eventually. Let's get back to the base so I can actually add these. What do you think the odds are that I can actually land this right on top of the sign? Coming in for a landing, going to be kind of rough. Missed it. Dang it. Let's try again. Alright, this is going to be a smash my face right into the side of the wall kind of landing. There we go. Perfect. Didn't even take any damage. Now, there is an orc out there just chilling. But let's get to placing some of these leaf blocks in here. I'm going to basically cover this so it looks like it's heavily... I got a lot of heavy foliage on top here. Some vines kind of hanging down. You know, before I get started, I actually wouldn't mind getting some oak leaves to mix in with this. And there is some right across the ocean this way. It's a really pretty forest, too. Look at this. They got, like, red maples and stuff in here. But I'm here for the oak leaves. Give them to me. Okay, with over 4 stacks of leaf blocks in my hands, now I can actually get to work on doing 4 stacks of oak leaves, that is. Let's get back and start placing some of these vines. Wow, I actually landed it. How about that? Alright, so let's grab the oak leaves and the jungle leaves, and let's get to putting some foliage on top of here. Alright, just a quick go at this. Just a quick pass of leaves. And that's what I got. Not too bad, not too shabby. Now, this looks cool on its own, but like I said, I want to build this into more like a hillside, so I kind of have to do a lot of terraforming to the left and to the right of it. So there's still quite a bit to do, because the backside of this looks god-awful. Look at this. That looks really bad. Alright, in fact, I might want to also add a little bit of lights up in the sign itself, because although the lava lights up that side pretty good, right here in the middle it's kind of dark, especially when the sun starts to go down. Now, this park is going to be closed when it's nighttime, so I guess maybe it's not that big of a deal. But the Lost Isles, what do you guys think? I think that's probably all I'm going to do today. I still got to put a little bit of bone meal on top, maybe get some tall grass, and I have a lot of terraforming to do, which I'm going to do in between episodes. But here is the main sign for the zoo. What do you guys think? The Lost Isles is the name. Let me know in the comments whether you think that's a good name, bad name, mediocre name, could do better. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. I really do like the name. I think it looks great, and I think it fits the volcano and everything perfectly on this one. I mean, after all, like I said, we are these islands out here in the middle of nowhere, so why not just call them the Lost Isles? Especially since I'm planning on doing like the whole, you know, civilization destroyed by the volcano kind of theme throughout this build in the jungle area. So, I don't know. I just like how it sounds. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up, though. So, if you guys did enjoy, please go down and smash that like button. It would really help me out a lot. And thank you all for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of ZAWA. I will be back next week with more for your eyeballs and ear holes to enjoy from the Lost Isles. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.